Fly. So I hope we are live. Hi everyone. With me today Batal and Otto. I want to introduce these two guys. Both of them won their groups on their Champions League group stage. Both of them are top 1 Carcassonne players. One of them is a current top 1 Carcassonne player. Another one is a previous top 1 Carcassonne player.
I'm the previous one.
Yeah. Batal, as far as I know, was the top 1 in Carcassonne. How long? 1 or 2 years ago?
I was several times starting from the Carcassonne, arrived to BA, and I guess the last time it was, about a year and a half ago. Sometimes when someone invites me to the tournaments, I'm starting to play Carcassonne again, and I can beat someone else or not. So the year ago.
Please, guys, write us to the chat if everything is okay with our audio, with our video. Yeah. So, yeah, as I said, Batal was previously a highly ranked player, and sorry guys, I'm still set up in some stream configuration. So now I'm with you. So guys, what can you say about the group stage of the Champions League? You were playing in the different groups. You have some opponents. What you can say about them?
I'll give the first word to the current champion.
Sorry, what do you say?
I'll give the first word to the current champion.
Well, I mean, of course, I would say that I mean there is no such group as like a I'd say like the lowest skill group, because like if you just look at the rosters here, like there's not like a single player that you probably would not have like heard about before, or maybe perhaps even played before, and in a tournament of such caliber like this is of course needed to be the exact case.
So as for me, it was a bit easier than the games with the team, because my team was not so strong as yours usually. So no, Lithuania beat everyone. The group stage was as for me quite easy, with all respect for my opponents, but it was not very hard. I guess the next stages will be a bit harder, a bit.
Okay, guys. Today in the video, I want to do a short summarize about the group stage. I have created some statistic about that. Also, we will do a draw as we announced, and some words about the next edition, the Carcassonne Champions League 2025, and what changes will be in the next edition. So, by the way, I'm not sure that I'm streaming the right image. Oh no, no, everything is okay. I will just open the stream on my phone to check that everything is okay. So, what about Group A? I can say some words about this group. Our player Yaroslav, with with nickname Lawyer, won this group with 5 victories. Unfortunately for him, he couldn't won this group with perfect result 10-0. In the second game against American player, there was a tie, and he lost this game because he made first move. But still, amazing results for our player. 5 matches won. Second place in this group for Mexican player for ALS. Really strong results for him. I think that 4 victories in the group stage, it's amazing. And amazing comeback from Pavel, from Czech player. First 3 matches he lost their games against Mexican player, against our Ukrainian player, against Latvian player, but he could join the playoff stage with a big part of luck. Yeah. And in the last games, everything was great for him. All matches completed in the way that guarantees him a playoff. What you can say about Group B? What I saw that you write some interesting moments about games in groups. So, what you can say about this group B?
Yeah, well, for sure. I mean, as starters, it was sort of a nail biter as the final week was very radical in regards to the final placements. Like Fanatical and KB were basically battling between each other on the final week, where KB needed one specific result in order to not lose. So like he did have like some sort of an advantage, I'd say, maybe even a great one, because if he wins even one game against Fanatical, he's gonna be in, and then in turn Fanatical then had, like, I would say, possibly like a huge amount of pressure. I'm not sure how he copes with such situations, but it did seem like he was doing quite fine, since he did win exactly 2-0, which was the result of the let's say result of the tournament for him, because that was the deciding, or the final deciding factor. But in regards to Alexei and Scuti, I honestly, on the last week, I was expecting very much of a different game than what I saw when I was commenting on it live with Vamos Cosmos, and I saw a lot of like an honest mistakes that I keep as mistakes by Scuti, and I think he was not on top of his game. He was not doing all that much, like the correct prioritization, I want to say. Like maybe he wasn't in the correct mood. Maybe he just didn't bother if he if he wins the group, or if he becomes the second one. But I mean, if he continues to make such mistakes, I reckon he's gonna have a hard time, not only in the playoffs, but if he goes further, he's gotta step up his game for sure.
Yeah, let's see how will he play on the playoff stage. It will be really interesting. Your Group C, for me, big results here that really strong Japanese player couldn't join to the playoff from this group, and a little surprise for me that Zvonimir, player from the Croatia, showed really great results in this really strong group.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, Should is probably not the first name that comes into mind out of this group. If you need to take a guess, like on week 1 to say who are going to be eliminated at the end of the group stage, and certainly didn't expect a result like this.
Yeah, Croatia player won, Romanian player, also German player, and these two really complicated matches guarantees him the playoff stage. What about my group? I can say some words that I lost to Argentinian player. I also lost to Italian and Slovakian player. For me personally, it was really hard games. I'm not in the best my shape. I played not so well these games. After some moment, I was so disappointed that I can't do my best in all of these games. But in the last game, I won against Mateusz. He really needs this victory to enter to the playoff stage. But in the last move, with 50-50 chances, I won this game in 2 points. Okay. Batal, what can you say about Group E with Swift, Siegfried, Lich the Killer? I think that you know well Vivian from France because he played on.
Yeah, when I played Carcassonne, when I started to play Carcassonne, we played with expansions. So I'm so old. So I remember these times when we played only with expansions. As I see now, he can play base already because on the first tournaments he was not so good as right now. Now it's good. It's good to see him in the traditional games, not this strange Carcassonne. I know also Siegfried. I played with him several times years ago. I guess Hungary is on the style like they can show. I don't know. All Hungarian players seems for me very similar, and all of them can play with everyone and can win. Also, I know Vladimir, the guy from Belarus, and Tutesia. Yeah, Tutesia. Of
Yep.
course, yeah, he was close to me, and I wanted him to see in the playoff stage, but he lost. And a Mexican player. Once I lost to the Mexican player, and from these times. From this time, yeah, it hurted me a lot. I lost to him in the maybe several tournaments ago. Yep, and okay, they again did it to me. They again hurted me. So Lichita Killer. I hope I'll meet him in the playoff stage, and I will do it for Tutesia because It's my neighbor country, and just next to Lithuania. I want to do it. Yep. So I congrats to the Viv. I'm happy to see him, and I really, if I would see the place before the tournament, I would say the same. Like Viv will be on the first place and Siegfried on the second. So no strange expectation for me. Like I this is the same. The result is quite clever. Yeah.
Yep. Can you also comment the group F? I know that you know well someone you know, Vladimir from RCP team. You was a part of Russian team on the first World Cup edition. Maybe you
Yeah, I know.
also know Afonso Osnofak and Statmet.
I played with like mostly everyone here. I would say Vladimir is a world champion as well in the Essen. I would say he's a strong player enough, and I would say that he should be first here. And if we will align him with Alexei, Alexei, who was the first in the B group, I would say someone is always doing his best and always winning the games in the tournaments, and he tries to win every time. As for the Alexei, I was a little bit shocked. Of course, he is like a very good player and the top one as well, but he always not so good in tournaments. And if you will talk about someone he always good in tournaments. So no chances to anyone in the group stage with him. Also, like Osnofag and Stedmed, as for me, is a strong place enough to take the second and third place. So I would say there is also no shock for me, and the group stage was like I expected.
Okay, some words about next group where you were participating. For Hydro Baby, it was really interesting moment in this group that three of players, Hydro Baby, Charlink, and Karkiniolis, have exactly the same results after the group stage. But if we see the results with these two players, we will find that Hydro Baby won one more game than their opponents. So they have 2-1, they have 2-0, and they also have 2-0 in the third game. So just because of this one game that he won in the last match, he played the third place and go to the playoff. And a couple of words about the last group. Otto, can you please comment here? Do you know these players? Is there any surprises for you?
I mean, I haven't met any of them personally, except for Self-Evident last year in Herne. But I did watch sort of closely this group like throughout the whole group stage. Honestly, because it was the most even scores between players. Like there wasn't any one player in particular that would have like ran away after like 2 or 3 weeks. Like even on the week 5, it was like all the placements were still in like everyone's hands. Of course, given that there were 2 players with 3 wins, so they were not able to go like below top 3. But for me, especially interesting fact is that like no one had locked a spot for themselves, like a particular spot at any point. So almost every match that they played at all weeks were very important for everyone, not only for the ones who played the match, but because every match has influence on the rankings of the other players because of the possible tiebreakers with two or three match wins. I am pretty sure that every single player in this group was at the edge of their seats almost in like every match.
Yeah, also really equal group. Maybe the most equal group was my group, where half of players have 3 wins and another half of players 2 wins. Okay, short statistic about the group stage, and then we move to the draw. So, 120 matches were played, 69 with 2-0 results, 51 with 2-1 results. In almost 300 games, we have 8 ties. We have 15 games with 1 point difference. We have 62 games with less than 5 point difference. So a lot of games was really competitive. About content statistic, what we can say here that from Europe we had 31 player and 18 player from this 31 can move further to the playoff stage. From America, the results is not so it's not so great as for Europe. From 11 players, 4 moved to the playoff, and for Asia, I think that results just surprised for me because a lot of really strong players from Japan, from China, and only 2 players can move to the playoff. And if we see the games against Europe and America with Asia, Asia and Europe, we can see that Europe just matches where players from Europe played against America. The score is 57-41. American players against Asia players, the score 7-11. And Asia versus Europe 16-21. And 2 interesting games, just to show you something interesting here, like the game with Nallerheim and RNG. Otto, why do you think I am adding this game here? Oh, I have a title, but you can try to guess.
Yeah, I am pretty sure that it's because it's the highest scoring game, like a highest scoring single game during the group stage.
Yeah, the highest scored single game. You can see here the number of points that you can score from this game. So it's just amazing that 173 points versus 142 points. It's more like to game with add-ons, you know. And another game, Sunny versus Osnofag. It's also a really interesting game with 2 reasons. And for watchers who saw this game on the Alexei channel, they can understand the first reason that Afonso made a huge mistake in the last move. He didn't calculate that the number of points well and number of left tiles, and he lost with the last move. And the second reason is it's a game with least points for winning player, 66. The game that was finished. A lot of open objects here, just 1 field for 6 points. So The group stage summary is done. Some statistic we have added here. So
I should say
let's
that
do let's do a
I should
draw.
say that it's
Do not
one
see
second.
here.
I
It's a
should say
test.
that
Mhm.
it's very sad that we don't see Japan in the playoff stage.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
know that.
I agree. Mhm.
It's very sad. I will not smile.
Yeah, I agree. Um, 3 times world champions couldn't join the playoff stage. Yeah, please do not see here. It's a test data. I have trained GPT chat for a long time to make a correct draw for these 2 stages. I just remind you that today we will have a result, have a draw for playoff round 1 and playoff round of 16. Just a short reminder that playoff round 1 will be with the second player from the group and the third player from the group. First player will join to the next playoff stage, round of 16, where he can there the first player will play against a winner from the round 1. And some limitation for these 2 stages. Players from the same group can't play on this stage, and also players from the same associations can't play on the stage. So I hope that
I cannot play with second Lithuanian, right?
yeah, you cannot play
That's so
because
sad.
there are no any second Lithuanian. Just 1 second, I will copy paste the players. And by the way, we have only one situation when players from the same association can play in this phase. It's 2 Mexican players on the stage 1, on the round 1. So do for me playoff stage 1. Okay, I hope that everything will work because not so great with GPT this time. In case there will be, oh my god. Sorry guys, I have tested it just before the stream and it works. Okay, yeah, we have a first match. Yeah, first match will be. Oh, sorry, guys. 1 second. Mm-hmm. No, sorry. I think that it doesn't work. Let me check it. 1 second, please. If it doesn't work, maybe we should do it manually, but it will take more time.
More time, more fun, right?
Yeah, but
I can do it manually how I feel it.
okay, let's check the results, and if everything is okay here, then we can say that the matches were generated well. So, Complex Want against Fanatical Lime. It's a second player from Group A and a third player from Group B. UI Scuti is the second player from Group B against Leuci, who is also third player from Group C. So here everything is okay. Blaster against Hydro Baby, second player from Group C against third player from Group G. Right, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Match number 4, Matei, second player from Group D versus Stroncio, third player from Group H. Yeah, that's correct. Match number 5, Secret, the second player from Group E versus Illuminati Warrior, Group H. No. Fuck. Oh my god. Sorry guys, it's not...
We were close.
It's not correct results, but it was work just fine just before the stream.
But I see a
hate
lot of interesting emojis, flags. It looks nice.
You know, everything works fine just before the stream, and it was so strange that it doesn't work now. Let's try again. But still, if we have some problems with generation, we cannot say that these results are correct. Oh my god, what had happened with you?
Well, at least we can say that there are.
By the way,
something
sorry guys, I have a test data just before the stream, 5 minutes before it. Maybe we can use that as a final result. What do you think? Just before 10 minutes before the stream, I ran these 2 draws, and he provided me the correct results.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, yeah, sure. Technically, it shouldn't matter because it's random anyways.
Yeah, it's random anyways. Sorry, guys, who is watching that. I can't do anything with the GPT chat. It just don't work properly. So just before the stream, I was doing the random matches drawing, and what I got from this run. So we have these players, and the first match here. Again, I think that we need to check. Okay, second player from Group A versus third player from Group C. It's correct. Siegfried versus Posic. It's correct. Claudio Jaquera second in G, Statmet third in F. Blaster second in C against Stroncio third in H. It's correct. Osnofak second in F. Fanatical Lime third in B. It's correct. Scuti versus Hydro Baby. It's correct. Mate second in D. Oh my god.
Is it flowed?
It's the same group D.
Ah.
Oh my god.
It was close.
It was
very
close.
close.
It was close. You know, I teach in the GPT chat for a couple of days to do that, and still it doesn't work, unfortunately.
Maybe we should put in a word to the GPT developers that, hey, why is your software not working?
Let's add him here in the Zoom call and talk with him.
Okay, yeah, I'll just text him right now. Yeah.
Just invite them from ChatGPT chat.
Okay, I think that we can do it manual. What do you think?
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
old school. Let's go.
Okay, old school. Let's do it manual.
Drama.
Drama.
And the 12 points goes to...
Okay.
Overruled by viewer votes.
Okay, second player from group. Analyzing what to analyze here. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, second player from group E. Okay, it will be Siegfried. Siegfried is playing against Siegfried is playing against third place from group B. Fanatical line. Yeah, we have the first match. Okay, let's move forward. Second player from group F is playing, it will be Osnofak. He is playing with H. Third player from group H, Strontiel. Okay, second player from group D. Matej is playing with third player from group G. Hydro Baby.
I like the nickname.
Yeah. So what we have with Mexican players here, should we consider this situation? We have A and C group. A and C. Okay, we will not have a Mexican a duel here. So, second player from group A is playing with third player from Group C. Complex one. Yeah.
We have a comment in the chat from Matt
Yep.
saying that we haven't given second in Group F a chance to play third in E. Would that be correct?
Second in Group F, Osnofag is playing with 1 second. F is playing with third in Group H. Is correct?
It might be, but at the time of the draw, did we have a chance for Osnofag to play against who's third in Group E? Against Lichtakile?
Yeah, he can't play it against Group E, but Group E was selected previously. So the idea for this random selection is next. I will have one one selection from group for all the groups from A to H. I select second player and third player from all these groups. And then for the next time, I will have for two players for all these groups, and I will select four other duels here. Guys, I hope you believe me. I do not want to do some duels here for my purpose. So the next four matches, the same. No, here we have second player in Group B, C, G, and H. B, C, D, and H. B, C, G, and H. So the second player from Group C, Blaster, is playing with the third place from groups A, D, E, F. We have third players in A, D, E, F. A, D, E, F. Third player from Group E, Lichi the Killer, is playing against Blaster. Okay, let's move forward. We need to select second player from Group B, G, or H. Group G, second player, Claudia Jaquera, is playing against third player from Group A, D, or F. Group D, third player is Julio. And we have two more matches. Second player from Group B or H. B. UI Scooty is playing versus third player from Group A or F. F. Third player from Group F, it's Tetmet. And the last match that we have, it's a Kilominute Warrior from Group H versus Posich from Group A. Okay, round 1 is done.
I guess the next round will be a bit easier.
Yeah, I hope that because there will not be the same associations with these around 16, but we just need to confirm that there will be players from the same group meeting each other. By the way, let me do next. I will add the number of group here. It's a D, it's a D, A, it's H, H, it's A, it's a B, C, E, and G. Okay, let's do round of 16 draw. And as I said, players from the same group can't play versus players from groups. They can't play with players from group they were playing in the group stage. So, okay, let's randomly select player 1. First player from group E with is playing against. So it can be match. It can be first match or number 5. So 2, 3, 4, and 8. Sorry, 2, 3, 4, 6. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8.
Oh, and also can we do second with a Mexican player because he's only one with a problem of the same country?
With the Mexican?
Yeah, the next one after the brief. Yeah.
We do not have a problem with the Mexican players because they can't meet on the round of 16.
Already.
Yeah, with the round of 16.
Okay, then good.
We have 2 RCP players. They also can't meet on the round of 16 because they are from the first place. And we have 2 Great Britain players. They can't also meet on this stage.
Yeah. Let's then destroy each other. Yeah, that's good.
Random from. Okay, 6. Match number 6. With is playing against Claudio Jaquera or Giulio Tiem. Okay, let's select the next one. First player from group H, self-evident, is playing against okay, number 5 is already done. Who it can't be? It can't be number 2 or number 8. So it can be 1, 3, 4, 6, 7. Self-evident is playing with match number 4. Complex 1, Lucha. Okay, the next one. First player from Group C, Nallerheim, is playing against, okay, who it can be? 1, 2, 3. Okay, 6, 7, 8. Great. It can be all matches. Nallerheim is playing with match number 2, Osnabrück Estonia.
Alrighty.
Alrighty.
I'll be waiting.
First player from Group G.
Oh, it's mine.
Yeah.
Get your punishment.
Batal, with who you can play? With okay.
If there is no
1,
opponent, I can go
3.
to the next round. That's no problem.
You are already on the next round. Okay, 1, 3, 7, and 8.
You had a flaw in your plan. I'm sorry, Platz, but next time
match
try
number
harder.
3, Matej. Oh no, sorry, you can't play against Group G. Yeah,
Oops.
because you have already played against Hydro Baby. Yeah, so it can be 1, 7, or 8. Okay, we should be really careful here. Yeah, sorry, Zvonimir, there are so many mistakes. I hope that everything will work fine with my script in GPT, but it doesn't. So, number 7, match number 7, it will be Scooty with Stetmet.
Final already in the quarterfinal. That's good.
Okay, what is still left? Group A, Group B, Group D, and Group F. We have B, E, D, G, G, D, H, I. So I think that Group D can play with this match or with this match, right? Okay, Group A can play with these 3 matches. Group B can play with these 3 matches. And Group F can play with any of these matches. So I propose to start with Group D, and so we will not have a problem with our draw.
I have a comment. I have a comment
Yep.
from one player here
Mhm.
texts me that there can be a mistake with the number 5 and 6, and as I see 6 already used in another uh, pick, and the 5 was not used and
Oh my
was
God.
marked by mistake. Just check it, 5 and 6. As I understood, if I understood correctly, you marked a 5 as it used already, but it should be
Mhm.
6. 6 use it secondly. So check.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah, that is a very good note.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
is
maybe we'll change my opponents.
are you happy about that?
Of course, of course. I like I like the group stage, so I want to keep this vibe till the final.
Because of that, I really didn't want to do a manual draw because there could be mistakes here. So what we did, Group E. Group E first place here is with. It's okay, and with is playing with number 6. Yeah, I think that I did a mistake here, right? I added the correct match here, but I removed the wrong number. So I think that we need to do again the draw for all these pairs.
Yeah, but we'll do it together.
What do you mean together?
Like a friends.
you have no power here, Gandalf the Grey.
Okay. Sorry guys, there are some mistakes here. Maybe next time we'll find another way how to do it without any mistakes.
Next time we
Sorry for
just do
that.
like 2 beanies, put eight notes into each one and then just draw and draw.
Okay.
Foolproof plan.
The correct random was after this. We selected the first player from Group H, self-evident. And self-evident can play against not this number 6. Okay, it can be 1, 3, 4, 5, or 7. It's number 7. So self-evident is playing with UI Scooty and StatMat.
So sorry about that.
Okay, let's move forward. A, B, C, D, F, G. A, B, C, D, F, G. Right. First player from Group D, 71st, is playing with. Who it can be? 1, 2, 4, 5, and 8. It's match number 5, Blaster Lichida Killer. Okay, first player from group B, Alexei. Can play against second, third, 4, and 8. It's match number 8. Kilminati Wearer Posich. Okay.
Can I ask you to move Excel window a bit to the right because our
Yeah.
faces.
Okay. Yeah, right. Correct. So, group, first player from group A, lawyer, and he can play against 1, 2, or 3. It's match number 2, Osnofak Estroncio. Okay, what we have for now? We have a player from group F. He can play against any of these matches. Player from group C can play against these 2 matches. And player from group G can play against these 2 matches. So let's do this player on the last, and let's start from group C or G. First player from group G, Mujacello, is playing against 1 or 4. It's a match number 4, complex 1, Tleuchi.
Yeah, I got Mexican.
As you wish.
Celebrations should be in order.
Okay, then we have 2 matches for both of players. Nallerheim can play any of this match, and someone you know also can play any of this match. So one of this player the first player from group C, Nallerheim, is playing against match number 3, Mate Hydrobaby. And the last match in our round of 16, it will be someone you know and against Siegfried or Fanatical Line. We finally done it. Sorry guys, it was take so much time to do this simple draw. The results will be published soon on the website. You can plan your games. Okay. For those who want to know the announce about the next Champions League, please stay on the stream. I will do a short introduction about what will happen next year. I hope that I will have a chance to organize the next edition as well as this year. So, one second, I will stop the stream. Okay, I hope you can see the slide. Okay, so next edition will take part in the beginning of the next year, the same as this championship. For the next edition, we will have a qualification stage. What it means? The same 48 players will take part in the main edition. 30 of these players will get the direct ticket to the group stage. 18 players will be selected due to qualification. Tickets to qualification will be provided for 72 players. Some restriction here that not more than 5 players from one association can take part in the next edition. It means that players who will get the direct ticket or ticket to qualification, the maximum number of 5 players from one association. Yeah, that's a lot, 5 players, but I'm not sure that we will have such big number for one association. I will
We
explain
don't have so
later.
much Carcassonne players in our country.
Yeah, just a few countries will get 3 or more tickets to qualification onto the direct stage. So let's move forward. 30 players that will get their direct ticket to the group stage. One of them will be a winner of the current edition. The second one will be a winner of the World Cup 2024 in Essen or in Herne in Germany. 8 players. It will be top 4 associations. Regarding the ranking, I will explain a little bit later what it means. So, first 4 association will have 2 players with direct ticket to the playoff stage. As we had in the current edition, some of the countries had 2 players that will take part in the tournament directly from the group stage. In the next edition, 4 top countries will have 2 direct tickets. Countries from 5 to 24 will have 1 direct ticket to their playoff stage. Here also a limitation, not more than 3 players from one association can get a direct ticket. It can happen only if some country from top 4 country will win the Champions League, will World Cup, and also be in the top 4 countries. But still, not more than 3 players from one association will get 3 direct tickets. 74 players.
Сергій, будь ласка, екран вліво.
Ага, yep.
Маленько.
Mm-hmm.
Дуже маленько.
Let me think how to do it. Okay, I will.
Дякую.
I will do next. Hop. So 72. Oh, by the way, Batal, you are learning Ukrainian. It's great.
Yes.
72 tickets to qualifications. 18 players will moved from this qualification to the main tournament. There will be 4 separated qualifications. The first qualifications will be for associations from 1 to 24. And here we will have 32 players. Associations from 1 to 4 will get 2 tickets. Associations from 5 to 12 will gain 2 tickets, here 1 tickets. And associations from 13 to 24 will gain 1 ticket for this qualification. Another qualification, number 2, associations from 25 to 40. 24 players. 6 tickets to the group stage. Associations from 25 to 32 will gain 2 tickets. Associations from 33 to 40 will gain 1 ticket. 8 players with the highest ELO ranking on their BGA. We will select these 8 players from players who are playing basic Carcassonne, who want to join our tournament, and so we will find these 8 highly rated players, and they will play their own qualifications with 8 players and 2 tickets. And also 2 tickets for some additional winners of another tournaments. Like we'll provide, for example, 8 tickets for best 4 countries from World Cup team tournament. We will provide some tickets to some number of best countries from Euro tournaments, Copa America, Copa Asia. For the winner of Mind Sport Olympiad Games, maybe we will find some other competitions, and we will provide some qualification tickets for winners of this tournament. Okay, if you have questions, guys, who are with me on the stream, but Otto, you can ask me, or guys, please write the questions into the chat.
We did already have a question in chat regarding if one person wins both this season of CCL and the World Cup, then how's the draw going? How is the ticket going to be divided then? Because that person
I
would
think
then
that
basically have 2 tickets.
yeah, I think that we can select the second person from one of this tournament. I think it will be the finalist of the Champions League. Yeah, Zvonimir made a comment that it will be hard for players without team to qualify. Yeah, it's true. But as you can see here, players from top 24 associations will have a direct ticket, and a good result in the current edition can help them to qualify to the next edition from these 24 top countries. How we will identify these top countries? For the next edition, we will use the results of the current edition of 24, year number 24. Also, we will consider results of the World Cup team competition, World Cup team competition 23 and 24, and maybe some continental competitions like Euro, Copa America, Copa Asia. I have no the final approach how we'll do it, but the main idea that the main about 40% of the results will be for the Champions League results, and some other numbers for this rating will be for team tournaments. For the 26 Champions League, it will be 2 previous Champions League edition and World Cup Tournament 25. If we will have a Champions League in year 27, in that case, we will consider only the results from the previous Champions League edition. Guys, if you have any questions, please make a comment for this video on YouTube just after this video will be published, and I will try to answer all these questions. Thank you all who joined in the stream. Thank you, Batal. Thank you, Otto. Again, sorry that we can do the draw without mistakes and quicker, but still we have matches for round 1. We have matches for round of 16. So, see you on the next stages. Good luck for everyone.
Thank you, Sergey. Thank you, participants. See you on the next stages.
Thank you, guys. Bye.
Thank you.